we're here to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards. Too many. Let's get an oracle card for the masculine, please. Thank you. The oracle card for the masculine, please. There we go. Guided, looking for divine guidance in meditation. Maybe sitting with some energy, trying to find source and light through meditation. Deep thought, mutual energy, gaining an understanding, releasing, surrendering, opening up to that divine light. Another 7. 25, breaking down to a 7. And let's get one more oracle card for feminine. And for feminine, we have differences. Seeing the difference, the dark and the light, seeing the difference in cycles. It's like the white cat is looking at the dark. So the light is looking at the dark, and the dark is looking away. Not acknowledging the light. It's a comparison of apples and oranges. Maybe even doing that comparison. So she's starting to see the difference between, her dark side and her light side, as well as within the connection within life. Starting to get that understanding. So seeing the differences within. Alright, let's talk about it. Masculine, how are we feeling today? How are we feeling today? Alright. Masculine. Page of Pentacles. Embarking on that first step, that stable offer, presentation towards 10 of Pentacles, long-term success and stability, beginning that journey. Planting that first step, okay. Boredom, discontentment, let's see. It's too many, let's try that again. Missing an opportunity to manifest something, to create something. Just wanted to turn upside down. not getting a new cycle started. So it's like taking the first step, but it's almost wanting to not happen, or maybe feeling like he can't make something happen or get something started. But we're in turning it upright because it came up sideways. We have the Four of Cups, which is boredom, discontent, focusing on the lack thereof. Maybe even paying attention a little bit to what he doesn't want, to what is not wanted here. Getting emotional lack as well, but wanting to manifest, wanting to create. So it's about missing the opportunity and creating, manifesting, getting a new cycle started here of reciprocity, balance, equal give and take, right? More Pentacles energy, trying to ground. I think a lot of that is coming from that meditation, wanting to ground himself. Okay. Yeah, coming at it from a, the lesson was learned, was revealed. It's whatever he was trying to manifest. He's learned the lesson behind it, but it also speaks to, you know, following a higher understanding, looking at it from a different perspective, revealing things, not being as unclear, unseen, it's him grounding himself is doing that. Him being more stable, it's illuminated. Things have become enlightened and illuminated. The light is being shined on it. So through meditation, through prayer, through missing opportunities and just manifesting, starting a new cycle of equal give and take, being fair, being balanced is that first step towards long-term success and stability. We have to keep progressing towards that. When we give up, we got to have our strength, use our inner strength, having discipline, and move away from rocky waters, turbulence, mindsets, all of that, to shift the energies and have that passionate new beginning. Take charge and action, getting messages and downloads, create clarity and stability for growth in order to give and receive love. There's anxiety surrounding a new adventure, but because things are moving a little fast, a little swiftly. But nonetheless, it's still taking that first step towards it. We gotta miss some opportunities and continue to manifest. I feel like that's a continuation of manifestation. Missing the opportunity to bring something in, but also a continuation of manifest, and like making sure things continue to go of what you're trying to create here, what you're trying to build, what you're trying to establish with this Page of Pentacles that found that sprouting, budding, new, fresh beginnings that the Ace of Pentacles create. The Page of Pentacles is that message of stability and progress, the potential of growth. But it's like coming from a higher perspective, things are being revealed about his happiness, what makes him happy, what makes him feel free and excited, things that are gold to him. A lot of grounded energy coming from that meditation. So let's talk about differences. Oh, that's two of them. 3 and 3. 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands. There's sorrow, there's heartbreak surrounding having to be patient, having to wait. There is almost a melancholy feel. It's like it on the light side, she's looking at the darkness, but she's not wanting to acknowledge the darkness. Well, the darkness within, or the darkness isn't trying to be seen. Within Emperor, taking control, watching, observing, getting information. Like having to wait is, it's like she's collecting information, she's taking control, she's taking leadership and getting more information, being patient. All right. Feminine. More threes. Getting a couple different things here. She may be wanting to surrender, maybe putting it into the idea of reconciling, coming back together, having harmony. Because again, seeing the difference is heartbroken on having to wait. Because it's like maybe there is a want there. Maybe there is, we're both fruit. there's fruit, but they're totally different fruit. Giving up that idea, surrendering it. Maybe even just wanting to put an end to some things, stopping a pattern, giving up on some things, and just wanting to have, maybe having given up ideas and thoughts and beliefs, and the feeling of being betrayed and backstabbed, and just wanting to have a good time. Let's see. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Fulfilling her own cup, pouring into her own cup, going after her own desires. Yeah. As she gets messages and downloads, again, more truth and clarity. Going after her desires, wishes, filling her own cup. For the Ten of Cups, that's what she's looking for. Her emotional completion, her complete fulfillment. Let's see. Also being very disciplined and clear thinking. Disciplined in her healing. Yeah, she's at a rest, at a pause. There's some burdens that she's carrying. She's needing the strength to persevere, to keep pushing forward. So she's still at a rest, at a pause. And Hangman trying to look at things from a different angle. Bear with me 1 second. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, guys. But yes, we still have feminine, looking at the differences, comparing, maybe even fulfilling her own cup, wanting her Ten of Cups to come about, to develop. So she's being a lot more disciplined, a little bit more stern, decisive, clear-minded, right? Maybe even being a little strict, harsh, healing, resting, at a pause, more energy. I am getting a little bit of that meditation. She's sitting on the energy of trying to ground herself as well, trying to balance her thoughts out as well as masculine with this meditation, with the Hierophant, even maybe consulting a higher source, revealing his true happiness. Things are, understanding. I did get a sense of surrendering, releasing, letting go, missing the opportunity to manifest something, to create something here, not coming in, not presenting an offer of love, releasing that. Yes. But still pushing forward with the connection, the relationship mutually, or still trying to overcome challenges and, those afflictions, those pains, those hurts, using that inner strength, that inner that energy of resilience, courage. I keep getting the word durability, being durable, withstanding, holding your ground. Yeah, being strong through a tower moment as things collapse, towers fall. Wow, I'm just getting chaos. And when I was shuffling before, I was getting chaos. I was getting complicated chaos. Being strong, trying to weather the storm. Both mentally stuck in your head, processing things, overthinking, mental entrapment. Yep, stuck, stagnant, looking at things. I feel the energy of trying to become a little bit more enlightened and being open, a little bit more open-minded, seeing things from different angles. Double. Let's get one more. Okay, and one more for the mutual energy. It's like the toxic energy is being seen very clearly within this connection. The air of control, codependency, maybe even a little bit of manipulation, being stuck and bound, maybe even realizing that you guys are kind of stuck with each other and it needs to be balanced out. Until things balance out, you got to go within to get through this mental conflict. Be in control of your actions and be patient. It's a repeat message that I've been getting for days on end through the conflict. There's healing, there's work, there's decisions about burdens and balancing those things out. Back to the bottom of the deck, trying to balance out some energy. So let's get some clarifiers and see what's going on internally. It's like the toxic energy within the connection is being seen very clearly. Being stuck and bound within the connection is causing clarity as well. Just kind of sitting in it, being stagnant, being stuck. Somehow being controlled and choices in love needing to be clear and on point. Okay, let's clarify Page of Pentacles. 4 Wands, wanting to lay that foundation, that stable beginning. No more for the Page of Pentacles, please. 4 of Fire. That's the foundation of 4 Wands. Yeah, wanting to lay that foundation and move slow. What's the 10 of Pentacles? Long-term success and stability. There's some type of conflict, strife surrounding that. Let's see. One more for the 10 of Pentacles. More conflict, mental conflict, more strife on how to get a new cycle started. So again, the world. When this world originally came out, it was sideways, not sure on how to get things started. So maybe not wanting to go ahead and bring something forth. What's the 4 of Cups? Working on it, missing opportunity, wanting to put in the hard work and effort, wanting to build. Let's get the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Cups. Once more. Wanting to build towards that new beginning of love. Putting in that hard work, putting in some self-love, self-care internally as well. Being patient, having temperance, balancing things out through a shift, a change, a transition period. Alright, so we're going through another transition period. We're trying to weather the storm. We're understanding, we're releasing control. Manifesting, because there's emotional, let's just say feelings all over the place. The emotions are unpredictable, so he's trying to manifest outwardly, but inwardly there's some emotional distress. He's trying to move away from, so he's manifesting. He's trying to get away from those conflicting emotions. What's the world? More reciprocity. 6 of Pentacles, giving equally to both sides, trying to keep things fair and balanced. Clarify the world. More counting, taking accounting, looking at things, weighing things out, taking stock. Mercury retrograde, goodness. Okay, excuse me for stumbling on my words. Taking stock, emotionally. 6 of Pentacles, giving equally, being generous, giving fairly, keeping things balanced, internally healing. I'm getting, there's a healing, there's some type of balance with this card. It's giving me yin-yang balance. Typically the 7 of air is the 7 of swords, which is deception. But it's kind of like the dark is within the light and the light is within the dark. So kind of keeping that balance, keeping that healing energy. Because even she's taking this hot water, having her foot in it and pouring that cold water in there, balancing those things out. It is a healing energy. Taking the hot with the cold, the dark with the light, right? Trying to keep the balance. Clarify the Hierophant here. Okay. Maybe consulting a higher source, looking at things from a bigger picture, following religion, tradition type energy. Then you have the 7 of fire, which is being guarded, standoffish, protective. Okay, so the 3 of fire with the Hierophant, but not wanting to wait. Lack of patience, lack of wait. Maybe guarded, not wanting to wait. Yes, but there's some healing needed, more at a pause, at rest, consulting a higher source, following things by the book, going as a higher self would require. Consulting a higher source. 4 of Swords would be that meditation, that rest, that pause, that consulting period. The 5, the Hierophant again, is consulting a higher source, looking at it from a higher perspective. What's the Sun? Yes, happiness, maybe even happy, maybe illuminated, to have to turn things around. And maybe doing that would be why. Yeah, how to turn things around so things can align. So the stars can align here, 10 of fire. Yeah, so you can take a leap of faith. Let's take a little look at the feminine on the inside here. Not a little bit, let's just take a look. 3 of Swords, what's the 3 of Swords here? Yep, heartbroken, maybe looking sad, but internally there's some type of happiness because um, there's some light being shown within the darknesses. Again, the light is looking at the dark, so the light is being shown on this heartbreak, this sorrow. Let's get the Three of Wands. Waiting, being emotionally grounded and stable, being emotionally mature, nurturing, caring, growth, expansion. Those deep feelings are growing and expanding, just waiting. Okay. See, the internal does not reflect the external with feminine right now. Because I'm getting happiness. I'm getting light energy internally. Like the mood is lightening. Outwardly, it may be dark. It may be a little heavy. But inwardly, I'm getting, I have these emotions. I'm caring. I'm nurturing. I'm, wanting to feel things. I'm emotionally stable. I'm emotionally mature. But I do want to emotionally hold back as well. So that's part of the waiting. What's the Ten of Swords? Ten of Swords, putting it into some things, cutting some things out. Hermit, going deep within. Me one more with the Ten of Swords. Thank you. Yeah, not wanting to grow, not wanting to nurture some. Going deep within for the lack of growth. So that's maybe what she was wanting to put it into. She's seeing the differences between the dark and the light, and she's wanting to go deep within and get some wisdom on why things aren't growing. It's like she's wanting to grow, wanting to expand, wanting to nurture a situation, but being, again, equally emotionally withdrawn, held back. The emotions are there. Three of Cups, yeah, wanting to collaborate, wanting to build. There's the energy of building, putting in the work. One moment. Okay. Three of Cups. Yeah, wanting to build towards long-term success and stability. It's maybe just wanting to have a good time, wanting to be free-flowing, energetic, enjoy what's in front, or the fruits in front, but still wanting to build towards long-term success. And she's going deep within, and as to why there is no growth. Ace of Cups, that's why she's stagnant. She's looking at things from different angles. Hangman energy. Ace of Cups, that's maybe pouring into oneself, self-love, self-care, right? Internally being stagnant. This came out sideways. Maybe to make a decision, maybe unable to make a decision, but she's almost there. Being just, making a decision, made a decision. Like she's almost there. Feminine is swinging the pendulum, going after her desires. Queen of Wands, or attracting what she wants here. Queen of Wands, internally having that tower moment, having things come crashing down. One more for the Queen of Wands. As she holds things close to her heart. And it's like wanting to bring the tower down and yet still hold the flame close and near and dear. As things come crashing down, as things are being shaken up, as things are changing, as things are being stricken down from what was, what previously existed. What's the Ten of Cups? Yes, missing opportunity, pouring out cups. Pouring out the emotions, only keeping the ones that she does want, being emotionally free. What's the King of Swords? King of Swords, being disciplined, closing the book, closing the chapter, knowing what the indecisive, knowing what to cut out, knowing what to think about, to focus on. Meditating, yes. At a rest, at a pause, so this connection can come into alignment. To balance out, to be mentally centered and grounded here within the connection. She's just trying to find a safe space within the connection. So a part of that would be within each other's difference. So yes, we have some dark and light energies, but we got to find a safe spot to land if we're going to have this connection come together. I also need to find a safe place to be centered and balanced within self. Not presenting love, taking back or withdrawing emotion here, which is strength. It's taking a lot of inner strength to do so. There's an understanding about that. In order to move forward, persevere, nine of wands is a transformation, a chariot, a shift, forward movement. Maybe one more for the 9 of wands. Can I say we was in a transition period? Moving forward for transformation, death and rebirth. The strength. Holding yourselves back, using courage, strength, inner I'm keep missing that word every time I say inner and it goes away. But the strength is holding oneself back, knowing that this is your 10 of cups and you have clarity about it. You know that this is your circle. This is your inner feelings, your emotional fulfillment, but you have truth and clarity on that. You're holding back from it though. What's the Tower? You guys are manifesting. You guys both, I feel like you both mutually manifested that to balance things out, wanting things to crumble, to keep the balance. 8 of Swords. Yeah, I'm mentally stuck, but you guys are still again pushing forward. 9 of Fire. Hangman. Clarified by the 8 of Water. Of walking away emotionally, withdrawing emotion, preparing for the future, cooking some things up, right? One more for the Hangman, please. Preparing for the future. Harmony, union, reunion, reconnection. What's the Devil? Yeah, things keep happening over and over again. It's like, we gotta put an end to it. We gotta balance this out. Gotta put a stop to it. One more for the Devil. Ooh. Yep. Keeps happening over and over again. The Devil. It's presenting itself over and over again. So we got to figure that out. We got to put an end to it. We got to stop the pattern. What's the Lover's card? This connection is a success. You're wanting success within this connection. A successful choice in love would cause you to control your actions, what you do. Put that fire out to take action. Truth and clarity. You need to get on stable ground. Start from the beginning. Lay that foundation. One more for the Ace of Swords. Yeah. Choose that direction. At a crossroads, using your intuition. Come out of heartbreak for sure, and open up to emotions. Come out of that mourning period. And that's how we shift that energy. But we got to wait it out. We do have to have strength through these Tower moments, through these shake-ups. these instances that come forth and bring change. The magician coming with the tower, the magician, and the justice, it balances things back out to lay another foundation, because we have to tear down old foundations. We have to tear down old ways of doing things, especially if they keep happening over and over again. Let's get some romance angels. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. Romance angel time. For masculine. Okay, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. These are suggestions. These are things that are being felt. Maybe even having that internal conflict and getting things started. Wanting long-term success and stability. However, there is some mental conflict. There is some emotional unpredictability within masculine at this point. He's working on self-love, self-care. He does have some guards up. He does not want to wait, but it's like he's actually sitting with the energy of building a foundation and moving slowly. So it's him trying to get things going and progressing, moving away from those energies as far as the emotions being all over the place, healing, making a balance. But it's also at a rest, at a pause. So he may need to go ahead and speak on the commitment that he's feeling as far as that foundation, that success, that stability that he's wanting, that growth potential. And maybe that would help clear some of that energy out, right? Okay, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. I do feel like some of that was what was manifested. Some of that support, tower moment came crashing down, is what you guys manifested as far as balancing things out. But yes, again, this is your soulmate. We have the lovers showing up here. Deception, someone is wearing a false self mask. We have, both feeling the toxic energy. They feeling like things keep going over and over again. Maybe that needs to be a part of that heart-to-heart conversation. But also, even within all of that, not presenting any love offers, holding back, resisting. You guys want to reconcile. There's a reconciliation in the book. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Underneath the deck, it is safe for you to love. All right, feminine. This could be the one. Romantic feelings. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. It's like a hard no. It's a hard energy for feminine. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation, visualization help bring you together. I do feel like there's energy of 10 of Cups from both mutually, getting cycles started, putting it into certain things. Feminine's going within as to why things just aren't growing, why things aren't flourishing. She has a lot of love. She's being patient. She's holding her emotions back, trying to nurture herself, trying to grow and expand internally. However, she's still also heartbroken over the fact of having to wait. But then there is an air of getting aligned with the connection, getting in balance with it mentally. Right now, it's a hard no. King of Swords. Not trying to be emotional about it. She's more on the logical sense internally. Also internally, she's emotionally stable. She's just withholding emotions and feelings at this point. Usually was walking away emotionally, withdrawing emotion. So all of the feelings and emotions have been taken out. At this point, we're practicing on logic, stability, controlling our actions. We're just trying to get cooking at this point. So let's get some clarifiers. Alright, engagement. Concern. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. That may be a concern. And that's because, again, emotions and internal conflict, mental conflict, it's a lot. I'm getting a lot of vibes from masculine. Masculine may be meditating a lot more, sitting alone to oneself, getting inner wisdom, seeking a higher calling internally and externally. So maybe meditating, prayer, spending time alone, not doing too much, not speaking too much, building on self-love, self-care, kind of investing, moving slow, trying to lay a firm foundation, right? But all the while, that engagement part, that movement to that ascension to the next level of commitment is a concern for masculine at this point right now. Release your ex. Marriage. So you may be releasing a marriage at this point, or in order to ascend to the next level, releasing some type of marriage. That's all I'm getting. It's a repeat message. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And then we have courtship. So again, lay that foundation. That's what that is. Move slow. 4 Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And it may be feeling like it was an ending, that you put an end to things with. Things came crashing down and ended. But it's also a death and rebirth energy, because again, 19 breaks down to a 10, which is the end of a cycle. And again, we have the World card here. Let your friends help you. Ask for support. Yes, there was that change, which is that transformation, that shift, that manifesting that balance, right? In order to establish some type of change to come into effect. Deception. Again, that's what you guys are working on. You guys are not wearing bringing your true selves at this point. Reconciliation, mature woman, balance emotionally. Yeah, because things were a little on the immature side. So I equate this to kind of being the same. So it's the child, feminine child to a mature woman. We equate growth in emotions to the feminine energy and actions and thought more towards the masculine energy. So, you know, that's how I got that. This could be the one. Pathway, yeah, on the path that you're on. Romantic feelings. For the main male, yes, you have romantic feelings for the masculine. Calling in your soulmate, yes, in the distant horizon. So it's like that's what you're waiting on. The 3 of Wands. Yeah, because things are still a little bit on the immature side. So we wait. We wait for things to grow. We wait for things to expand. We withdraw emotions. We hold back. And maintain what we have emotionally and grow on them. Let's get some outgoing messages. And I feel like externally and internally, you guys are mirroring each other because we both have Ace of Cups, both mutually wanting new beginning in love, but also pouring into oneself, developing a cup for your own self. How are you going to get to the Ten of Cups if you both bring one cup to the table? It's only two cups, not the Ten of Cups. Two of Cups is fine. It's just a relationship. It's emotions matching. But to the Ten of Cups, that's everything emotionally that you wish for. So, moving on. We got self-indulgence, focus on self-work, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Again, that's right here. That Eight of Earth with the Ace of Cups. Missing the opportunity, right? Wedding rings, union, wedding, marriage, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. That's a part of that. Releasing the X. Then we got abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. Missing opportunities and manifesting. So trying to move beyond those emotions that kind of are everywhere. Soulmate, soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. Maybe that's how he's feeling as far as the match. Then we have cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So that may be some of that Hierophant energy, that resting, that healing some of those outdated beliefs and thoughts internally. Four of Air with the spell, what is it? The Book of Shadows. So that would be the Hierophant as well. So just kind of healing some of those outdated beliefs and thinkings. Maybe following religion, tradition, guarded and not wanting to wait though. Maybe feeling a little impatient. Like, why aren't things moving? So maybe a part of that could be why, what feminine is focusing on, the lack of growth. We got the Sword and the Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power, seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. We did pick up on releasing an ex, and then clarified by that it was a marriage. So, we don't tap on that. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. And that's where we got that harmony and preparing for the future and reconciliation, right? Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. So that's mutual. You guys know that, you fulfill each other. You guys are clear about that. The Ace of Swords down here was clarified about getting on stable ground and choosing, the right path, choosing the path of stability and growth. Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Boom, you guys are holding back, right? That's that truth, revelation, force, honor, protection, power. That's that strength. You guys are using your strength inside and out because you have an understanding on how to transform things and move forward. For feminine, clock, need time, take time. End time, cycles, time to heal, progress. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. That's the hope. That's why the heartbreak. That's why the waiting. Hand of Cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand, gambling. And then we have the Butterfly, relationship evolving to next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. We touched on all of that, on what you're trying to build for long-term success and stability. Things keep happening over and over again. Feminine is holding back, waiting, being patient, taking time, transforming, evolving, shifting, and moving forward. So things are in progression. We just gotta wait for things to unfold naturally. And I thought that came out, but it actually didn't. So we're just waiting for things to fall in place, trying to at a pause, at a hill, making decisions and choices in love in order to align mentally with it. So again, both more in a meditative state, trying to get things under control internally while externally being stable, being grounded, presenting themselves in a manner of one, discipline and control, decisiveness, two, groundedness, and having a higher understanding and learning the lessons. We'll come back together, keep a positive mindset. Things will get there. So just kind of keep an eye out for the changes and shifts. They'll be noticeable if you actually do pay attention. But that's pretty much all I have for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.